Hey, what's going on YouTube? So back again with another commentary and another video. We are currently commentating from 7 days out. This video was taken around 2 weeks out, or 1.5. I believe that this was this week. I'm not 100% sure, my mind's a little everywhere at the moment. So it is a chest and back day. You see me hitting 80 kilo bench press for 8 reps, I believe. Then straight into a superset of pull-ups. Now we have a bit of a pull-up variation in our gym. We've got 2 handles coming out of the bar, then leading to the pull-up bar itself. I decided to go for this. Now, if you've ever watched the back day video when me and my brother Jack were in Scarborough, we used the lat pull down handle. There we go. Get my words out. With that variation of a grip, and it just seems to activate and hit your lats a lot harder, and you feel your lats working a heck of a lot more than just the ordinary wide grip. So I went for that grip instead. So we did everything with 4 sets and just hitting a heavy weight for the reps, if that makes any sense. So 8 reps, not just a case we're doing 8 reps, it's a case that we're doing 8 reps for our optimal, or 10 reps or 12 reps for our optimal. So we then moved on to some chest press. Somehow the Nike hoodie came off. Never really take it off this early in a workout. Nike hoodie came off. We supersetted chest press with some bent over rows, and I did it with hands on top, just due to the fact of just really starting to weaken my grip. So therefore with every row that I do, I've got to concentrate even more. With your hands underneath, your grip's a little bit tighter and you can pull through your elbows a lot more. So grip with a hand on top. Grip's a little bit weaker, but it targets the upper back more than the lower lat insertion point a little bit more. So next exercise, we then moved on to some seated low row, I believe this one's called. I've supersetted this with some plate raises. Now you're probably thinking, plate raises hitting your shoulders? Yes, we do hit your shoulders, but a little bit of a twist and variation for you to have a go at. So what you basically do, you get yourself a 1.5, a 2.5, a 5, a 10, a 20. I wouldn't really suggest going any heavier than 10. And all you basically do is you hold it like a normal plate raise. However, every time you lift that plate, you push your hands and palms into the centre of the plate as hard as you physically can, just to hit that inner chest and just help to build up the shelf on your inner chest. We then moved on to some plate presses. I'm not too sure if that is what they're called. And again, just trying to hit that upper shelf a little bit, and the inner pecs, just, you might be able to see them popping out there. It's getting a little bit striated. Things are starting to get a little bit naughty leading up to show. Next exercise, and last exercise at that, I think, that we filmed. We then moved on to some lat pull down, wide grip lat pull down. So we did the back exercise first, really focus on the stretch on the way up, and concentrate on the squeeze when you get to your chin and in between your chest. I wouldn't recommend with this type of grip that we're pulling it all the way down to your chest. I'd stop anywhere in between your chin and chest, and I wasn't quite pulling it down to my chin there. Then we just moved on to the floor and did a few push-ups. Again, it's not, or should we say floor, earth pushers is what we'll call it, earth bench press. I was slowing it down, just really concentrating on the squeeze each time, trying to get that blood into the muscle and really feel the contraction. There's going to be a few posing clips coming up next. I hope you enjoy, and I'll keep on commentating after that. 22 Connor shuttle.
Number 22, Connor shuttle dick. Woo! Get naked. Come on, bro. Nice greasy smile. Get everything tensed. Good man. Yep. Woo! Get off stage. Right.
So I'm back again. So this definitely was a 1.5 weeks out from the competition. Legs. Now, legs at the moment, this deep into prep, is absolutely awful. So we moved on to we started off on some leg press, sorry. Instead of squats, we did an awful thing of finishing it off with squats instead of starting. So leg press, managed to work my way up onto 7 plates, I believe it is. 140 kilos per side times by 2 of them plus the weight of a sled for 10 reps. Really feel it a lot on my hamstrings with that machine there, and hamstrings is something that I'm wanting to bring up in my off season. Then we moved on to some straight leg deadlifts, and I do have a little bit of a variation I want to do for this one again, which I didn't quite show you guys, but I will try and get it in. I've got one more leg session left, so I'll see how strong I am. Just working with 100 kilos here, and every time it touches the ground we're doing a dead start. So instead of letting it hit and bounce the floor and then pull straight off the floor, we're killing the momentum, pausing and then pulling back up. That way we're just refiring those hamstrings and really getting a contraction in there and focusing on the muscle working. That's one thing that I've got to kind of do with hamstrings. I feel as if start and stop work with them, for me personally, I feel it a heck of a lot more than the constant tension of touch and goes or just one rep into the next. So I've really got to focus on the actual hamstring itself contracting. However, when I am doing that, especially on leg curls, I feel as if I'm inches away from cramp every time I do a rep. Slight curve in my lower back, but I think the belt is making it look over exaggerated there. And from there we then moved on to some walking lunges. I know there's no walking lunges in my clip. The reason as to why there's no walking lunges in my clip is that the sets were taking about 2 minutes to get to the end of a track and back. It was absolutely ridiculous. We were absolutely 110% all blown out. So then we finished off with some squats. You see me working with 10 kilos per side. So that's 40 kilos in total. This is how much I was affected from the whole of the leg workout. It just felt as if I put any more weight on the bar, my legs would give way. So just high reps, 15 reps, going ass to grass. Well, not quite ass to grass, but hip crease below knee, so below parallel. Really focusing on those quads working, narrow stance, and just finishing off the workout there. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on my next video. 7 days out.